Hello, how y'all doing? Once again, it's your boy Easy Work Boxer, man. I had to get off the last video. I had to come back with this one. I was supposed to make this video. I thought about it the other night. Now, you see the title of the video. If Canelo Alvarez becomes undisputed at 168, will his legacy surpass Floyd Mayweather's even though he lost to Floyd Mayweather? This is a good video, in my opinion. Some people may not like and say it's stupid or whatever. That's your opinion, but this is a good question to ask. And the reason that this is a good question to ask this question is because Floyd Mayweather has never been undisputed. Now, me myself, I have spoken, I have said that technically, in certain standpoints, Floyd was supposed to be undisputed by beating Baltimore, but technically, on paper, no, he has never been undisputed. Now, even though Canelo Alvarez lost to Floyd Mayweather, if Canelo Alvarez goes and be undisputed at 168, which I think after Canelo becomes undisputed, Canelo ain't gonna really fight nobody. I think he gonna hold the titles, and I think he gonna, become a record setter as undisputed at 168. Will his legacy be better than Floyd's if he becomes undisputed? That is my question to the people. This is what I want to know. This is what I want to talk about. Now, it's easy just to say no. It's easy to say no. Yeah, he lost. But we're not talking about better fighter. Is he a better fighter than Canelo Alvarez? We're talking about, will his legacy be greater than Floyd's? Even though he got that one loss, really more than one loss, in my opinion, Canelo Alvarez. Even though he got more than one loss, in my opinion, will he still be uplifted? Will he still outshine Floyd Mayweather's career if he becomes undisputed? Because I think that's what his point of being undisputed, is at this point. Canelo had several opportunities to be undisputed. He could have fought Demetrius Andrade after they gave him the Triple G fights, in my opinion. After that, he had nobody to fight but Demetrius Andrade. He ran. He didn't fight Demetrius Andrade. He moved up to 168. So, Canelo been doing this for a long time where he ain't just sat down and want to plant his feet in the division. So it looked like to me like this is nothing more than a legacy ploy, a greatness ploy by Canelo Alvarez. And it's very smart because Floyd never been undisputed. Now, see, Canelo next step I feel should be for Canelo. He has to start Canelo Alvarez Promotions. In my opinion, he needs to start that team up with Richard Schaefer. Y'all remember Richard Schaefer? This the guy used to be with Golden Boy. Floyd used to love Richard Schaefer. Whenever they would talk and they would have beef with Golden Boy, he would always say, Richard Schaefer is Golden Boy. And basically, Richard Schaefer really is the guy who made Golden Boy. But Canelo Alvarez needs to team up with Richard Schaefer and go and get Ryan Garcia. That's going to be his first fighter. Watch what I tell y'all. So you have to wonder why Canelo always been around Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia behind him, showing him corners and things like that. Canelo is going to start Canelo Promotion, and the first fighter he is going to sign is Ryan Garcia, y'all. I'm telling y'all. See, Canelo ain't stupid. He becoming a businessman himself. He the man. I'm just being, I don't even like saying it, but he the man. He the man. And he see the money that's coming. Ed Hearn and the Zone deal is over with, y'all. That last fight, that was it for them. Now he can possibly sign back if he wants to for more money, but due to the fact that I feel Canelo like to dictate his own career now, he won't sign back up with nobody. It'll have to be a hell of a lot of money. I'm talking about the contract that Floyd had will have to be double. Will have to be double for Canelo Alvarez. Or if I was Canelo Alvarez, it would have to be double for me to come back and sign to another promoter or promotional company. So this is the last time we're gonna see Canelo ever have to deal with an Eddie Hearn or Bob Arum or anybody of that stature, in my opinion, because he don't need them. Canelo like this rapper coming from Alabama, Hollycomb Brazy, or shall I say, Canelo is like a Drake without a deal. That's what Canelo is. Just think about how hot Drake was, and just think about Canelo is Drake without a deal. All he got to do is start his own distribution company. You see what I'm saying? That's all Canelo has to do. But even though you can't say resumes, you look at resumes, both of them that fought hella competition now with names. Both of them have fought hella competition, Floyd and Canelo. So you can't go there and say, well, Canelo resume ain't nowhere near Floyd's. You can't say that. All right? Canelo done had longer fights. They had, no, not longer, more fights than Floyd Mayweather. You see what I'm saying? Now, as a boxer, in my opinion, no, he'll never be greater than Floyd. No. Hell no. But if he becomes undisputed, does he surpass Floyd Mayweather? No. He still don't, y'all. And I'm looking at it from every point of view I could possibly bring it from. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give Canelo as much credit. You know, even without what I feel about him or anything. You know, he is that guy right now. He that man, but that loss fucks up everything. It even do it with Manny Pacquiao, y'all. That's basically what I'm saying. Don't think I'm just trying to say it because it's Canelo. It also goes that way with Manny Pacquiao. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, if Canelo become undisputed, this gonna be their video. Trust and believe that. They're gonna make this video and they're gonna be out there saying that Canelo is better than Floyd Mayweather because he was undisputed. But we always have to come back and remember he lost to Floyd. Manny lost to Floyd. Manny Pacquiao never undisputed either. But he an 8 division champion. But he doesn't surpass Floyd because why? Floyd beat him. Just the truth. Just the truth. For one, if you're gonna say somebody better, they have to break his records. Pay-per-view numbers. Undefeated. First of all, you have to leave undefeated first, which he can't do, which Manny Pacquiao can't do. Now they can achieve more, and we can say their legacy in boxing is probably better, but it means nothing when they both lost to him. It means nothing. You know? I can't come up with a good metaphor for, you know, trying to say, you know, how it is that I feel about it, or trying to make people see or understand what it is I'm trying to say, but they both lost. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot of stuff you have to do to say you surpass Floyd. You know, and that's why I wanted to make this video, because I'm telling y'all, Canelo take that belt from Plant, Floyd Mayweather's name ain't probably gonna exist no more. They're gonna trash Floyd Mayweather's whole fucking career because of one thing. He did not become undisputed. Watch. I'm waiting on this shit. I'm waiting on it. Them whole 50 and 0 ain't gonna mean shit when Canelo Alvarez become undisputed. Poor Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant don't know what he getting himself into. Poor Caleb Plant. That fight gonna be so rigged and set up for him. That fight he probably might make Caleb Plant wear a special pair of drawers. Fuck gloves. Gloves, he gonna make him cut his hair a certain way. You gonna tell him his mama can't come to well, I think he lost his mama now. Lord, forgive me for saying that. But y'all know what I was saying. That was a joke. But yeah, pull Caleb. That's gonna be an unwinnable fight for him. And I apologize for what I was saying about it. I was gonna say that they ain't gonna allow his mom to come to the fight. I think his mother has passed. My condolences about that. I'm respectful towards people with that situation. I'm sorry, that was not a joke. You know, I apologize for that. But it's gonna be so many stipulations for that fight that, man, Caleb Plant probably gonna have to come in that whole butt naked to fight Canelo. I'm telling you, he probably gonna have to come in that whole ass naked to fight Canelo. Canelo, I don't even want him in no socks. You know what I'm saying? Because he gonna have that much power to win that title. But see, the only thing that may mess Canelo up is that he won't be signed to a power company, which judges need to be bought. You see what I'm saying? Now, when Canelo jumps off and becomes his own promotional company, everybody's job is to make sure he don't eat or to make him look bad. So trust me, when he starts Canelo Alvarez promotion, if he goes and fight Caleb Plant, he can't buy no judges. He ain't got Eddie Hearn no money. He ain't got top rank money. He got money, but he gonna have to pay the hell out of some judges when it's a promotional company over there who will pay them judges to make him lose, especially when he becomes an independent boxer. Man, folks need to feel sorry for Caleb Plant because he's gonna have to go through hell. Hell. I don't think Caleb Plant get you the biggest payday you can get, bro. 20 million. If they ain't talking about 20 million, fuck 15 at most. 15 at most, Caleb Plant. If they ain't talking about that, don't even sign no contract, bro. Because they gonna cheat the fuck out of you. You was not finna. Teddy Atlas just said this shit himself. You was not finna take no belts from Canelo Alvarez. You was not finna win no unanimous decision against Canelo Alvarez. Not today. Your ass is finna get robbed, even if you won. And that's just real. People love to talk about the politics so much. He is the politics. He ain't gonna be the politics if he don't sign back up to nobody. See, Floyd got Al Heyman. So don't come on here and say, oh, well, you can't say that because Floyd stand on his own. No, the fuck Floyd don't stand on his own. Floyd cornerstone is his structure is Al motherfucking Heyman. If he didn't have Al Heyman, Mayweather Promotions wouldn't even be motherfucking standing. And you can bet your last motherfucking dollar on that shit. If Al Heyman wasn't fucking with Floyd, Mayweather Promotions would have went down 3 years after that shit was created. Why do you think Floyd didn't join 50 Cent? Why do you think Floyd didn't go over there with 50 Cent? Because he knew who was the real HNIC. I ain't gonna go fuck up with Al to go, because you a celebrity too, nigga. You ain't got the connections that Al Heyman has. Because if Floyd wasn't fucking with Al Heyman, Bob Arum, they all would have knocked his ass out the water. They trying to knock Al out the water. They can't fuck with Al Heyman because of his connections. They can't fuck with me, man. I'm a broke nigga with knowledge. I'm a broke nigga with knowledge. I'm just telling you the truth. The truth. But I take nothing away from Canelo, man. You know, like I said, when it comes to the part of legacy, it can be looked at, he achieved something that Floyd didn't, but he'll never, ever, just like Manny Pacquiao. He probably achieved more than Floyd did, but he will never, ever be better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. Ever. Ever. Now, Floyd, you take your ass out there and you get knocked out by Logan Paul, you might as well get your whole career and put that shit in a dumpster. If you go out there and you get your ass knocked out by Logan Paul, get your whole 50-0 record, that shit too. Get that too. All your record breaking numbers, all your pay-per-view numbers, all the number of champions you broke, ball that shit up. And drop that shit in the goddamn garbage can, because that's what you did to your fucking career. If you go out there and that boy knock your ass out, your career is trash. We don't give a fuck about you being 50-0, nothing. The riches, none of that breaking numbers. Your career dead, Floyd. Sit your ass down and stop going out there. It could be fixed. It could be fixed. But what if Logan Paul say? See, when people say shit is fixed, that means you are told to do something. That means somebody told you and say, hey, Floyd's supposed to beat you, lay down. What if he go out there and say, fuck laying down, I got a chance to change my motherfucking life. And he knocked Floyd ass out through a rope. And he knocked Floyd ass through a rope. You can ball that shit up and you can put it in the fucking trash can. You should not be out there fighting that boy. I do not want to see Floyd fight that boy, even though I know boxing, I know it's rigged, some fights are fixed. But if it ain't rigged or fixed, Floyd, don't take your ass out there and fight that boy. That boy got a 30-pound weight advantage, and bigger and taller. Not saying that just because he's bigger, he can beat Floyd, but damn, man, that's a lot to have to deal with. That's a lot to have to deal with. You know, like this Conor McGregor fight, you know, I don't feel like that should be on Floyd record. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that should be on Floyd record. About this tension, it's good that they didn't put that fight on, but that's an exhibition. I guess was Floyd Mayweather, was that wasn't an exhibition between Conor McGregor. That was a real 12-round fight, right? So yeah, they probably could put that on there because it was a 12-round fight. I just don't like the fact that he fought Conor McGregor. But the rest of them, none of that deserves to be on his record. None of it deserves to be on his record, y'all. But you know, I can't sit up here all day on this video. I just want to get on here. I want to hear people comments. You know, people can disagree. You know, you have a right to disagree. That's why the comment section is there. You know, come on, let me know if you feel like I'm wrong from what I said. Let me know your opinion of the title of the video. Also, if you're watching the channel, you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you want to watch more videos. I talk about more than boxing as well, but my core is boxing. So just stay tuned, and y'all let me know how y'all feel about this video. This is easy work.